Hello everybody, what is up? It's AAA Battery and welcome back to more Paper Mario The Dolls in Your Door. In the last episode, we had arrived in Twilight Town and we had learned that the Twilighters are being turned into pigs. Berserk! And in this episode, we're now going to continue on the path that we have already embarked on. So, I already talked to this guy. So I gotta ask right now though, because I can't really think of anything to talk about off the top of my head, so I don't know. What guys, what YouTube have you been watching lately? Me personally, I've been looking at a lot of Grady Under A. You know, if you haven't heard of him, he's this really... As I was saying, there's this one guy, his name is Grade A Under A, and he uploads a lot of funny stuff on his channel. Mainly, he's just speaking his mind about various subjects, and he speaks a lot of the truth, honestly, so I've come to respect him a lot. I'm surprised that I even just found him when he did not have that many subscribers, but I think he has like 2 million plus, and I think he's very much deserved it. Like, he also was talking about some... Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything that he's been talking about, but I still strongly recommend watching his stuff. Yeah, shameless plug. I don't really care. I don't know. Anyway, you just crawl into this branch, and there's another star piece right behind it. It's kind of a place where you can't see it. Maybe if you actually were moving past, or maybe you were backtracking, you probably could see it better. And you need the half flurry now. Let's go ahead and just blow this thing out of the way. There's another star piece behind this pipe, so a lot of star pieces nearby here. Let's continue forward, and now we are on the trail of Twilight, but before we have a new enemy! And I want to fight it. Yeah, who goes around hammering flowers? I do. As I always do, I'm going to tattle it, but... You know, since this one's about to fall, and there's one right behind it, I might as well just knock that one out. I'm such a herbicidal maniac. That's a crazy daisy. It may look totally cute, but it's a serious foe. Max HP is 7, attack is 2, and defense is 0. What you gotta worry about is its lullaby. That tool will totally zonk you out. If you manage to guard well though, you might not pass out. Try to learn the timing. Oh, and when its HP runs low, it runs away, so try to KO it in one fell swoop. And sometimes it runs away even if you don't attack it, so that's not even entirely true. I don't know. You know, the thing about the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube is that it's kind of erratic. Though I don't really like watching Let's Plays that much, I'm still subscribed to Chuck Conroy. I think that has to do a lot more of his personality than... Oh, we got an earthquake. I think that still has more to do with his personality, though, than the actual videos he does make. Even though he makes some really good videos, I don't really find myself watching video games all that much. I don't know. I already have an earthquake. Wow. I'm just gonna get rid of the point swap then. This really isn't that useful of an item. And I'm gonna switch... Actually, I probably should stay to Goombella. Yeah, I'll stay to Goombella for this. What's really overpowered about Flurry is the Gale Force. Like, seriously, it does so much in one move. It blows enemies away, and you actually still get experience for it too, so it's actually a lot more worth it. Even if it does use like 4 FP, it's probably worth it anyway. I really don't have a reason to switch back to Goombella, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stay to Flurry here. And we just had a badge pop up. I think that's Hammer Throw. And now we actually do have an enemy that I haven't seen yet. As I normally do, I'm going to tattle it, so expect that much. I'll have to switch to Goombella though. Okay, let's tattle this thing. It's a Hyper Cleft. That's a Hyper Cleft. It's basically a cleft that uses charged up moves. Actually, speed is 4, attack is 3, and defense is 3. When it charges up, its attack power rises to 9. Couple its rock hardness with its ability to charge up, and things get scary. If you're confident, you may want to do super guards to send its attacks back. If you can't, you better use some items or you just hightail out of here. Yeah, tough enemies if you let them charge, but they can be flipped on their heads and they're pretty much helpless. And we have Hammer Throw. Throw a hammer at one foe no matter where it is. This badge actually could come in handy for later on, and not even that much later on. It's actually pretty close when this badge can actually be useful. Because we're going to fight some enemies that are going to be hanging from the ceiling, and you can't jump on those. I don't think I really will need it though, because Flurry can actually hit those enemies by using her body slam. Speaking of Flurry, she's going to be used a lot for this part, I can already tell, because... And yes, you can just ground pound that X. So you go to the background and you push this rock that's connected to the rock on the bottom. And look at that. There's a hole we can go down. Of course, Flurry, you can just float over it. And we're not going to get very far with these enemies, aren't we? Okay, who should I switch to for this? Hold on. You know what? I'll say the Flurry because there's no new titles here I'm already going to get. I know that for sure. Yeah, this fight could take a while, but let's take the chance with the Gale Force and just see where it goes. It's not very effective on rock types, I see. It's as simple as that, but I made it look like it was harder than it was. And the coin fell down there. Can I still get that coin? I'm curious. Yeah, I got it! Wow. Oh boy. And I'll check this part out. The creepy steeple. Oh, this is Creepy Steeple, the home of that monster. I do not like this place. Mario, let's get that crystal star and get out of here with all speed, Well, that sounds like a good idea to me. And I'm not going to save quite yet, because I want to make sure that my recording doesn't have too much trouble with it. If you go down this well... Don't worry, you're not stuck in a well. You're still able to get out of it. But you can get a shine sprite right here. And there's a new enemy. Naturally, what do we do if we find a new enemy? I missed the time. Whatever. Okay, this is a Buzzy Beetle. That's a Buzzy Beetle. Aw, it's kinda cute. Max speed is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 4. It's got pretty good defense, and fire and explosions don't hurt it whatsoever. But if you jump on it, you can flip it over and drop its defense down to 0. Then it's at our mercy. Ha! Don't hesitate. Jump, 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 jump. We're gonna jump on it. Oh, that's gruesome. And let's continue down this well. What else is here? A power punch. That increases your attack by 2. I don't think I really will need it though. They really do not give you enough inventory space for all the items you can actually collect in this game, I swear. You know what? We have Power Lift. I'll just use that instead of getting this. Yeah, look at all these. There's so many more enemies we can fight here. And I wish I could use another character for this, but I don't really have that luxury right now, don't I? Okay, what did I just jump on? Okay. Guys, I'll be back in a while. I'm gonna use all these enemies to hopefully grind a little bit and probably get what's inside that box. So I'll see you in just a moment. Now this little buster, it's a Buzzy Beetle with a spike on its back. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 4. Like other Buzzies, fire and explosions have absolutely no effect on it, but you can flip it over and drop its defense to 0. I'm sure you know this already, but try not to jump on it. That spike hurts. It's only common sense, isn't it? And I can't really use much to attack it either, so I'm just gonna have to I'm just supposed to defend. It's just to finish this even faster. I saw a toilet and a mushroom, but I don't really care to get it anymore. Nothing like using some of your crystal star power for this. Guys, you won't believe this, but I think I have to... At this point, I would probably not even take that much... Okay, I was only gonna take 1 point of damage, now I'm gonna take 0, but... Apparently it was well timed, because I suck. It's a worthwhile sacrifice, trust me. So worth it. So very worth it if it means getting out of here faster. Look at all of this stuff. And we got a new badge. It's a tornado jump! It sounds like something I'd see in Mega Man, but I guess not. Alright, we gotta crawl under this little thingy-majigger, and we got a chain. We hit it from the inside, and it's open. So we can actually go ahead and go outside the normal way. That's all fine and good, I think. If I remember correctly, is there supposed to be a star piece around here? I don't know. I don't think there is, but... Can never be too careful. I know there's like a coin block right there, yeah. Check out the inside of this steeple, though. Now, what's something going to catch your attention if you're observant like I am is... There's a hole right here. You want to go inside with your tube form. And there's a shine sprite. But that's not all. You also could see a very faint glow right here. You see this? Another star piece. I think this brings our total up to 50. 51. Like that area. We also have an Ice Smash badge, which allows us to use an ice hammer, and it can freeze enemies if you're timing it correctly. And get this. We got a cookbook. By Maitre Delish. I don't know who that is. That'll probably be useful later on for something. I'll tell you what it is going to be useful for later, though. Now, you can't go through any of these doors right now because my friends are all gone. I'm so very lonely. And you can't go through the back door either. So you gotta go down here and... that. You're supposed to just fall right through, though. As you can also see, there's some tape or some paper. Either way, you're supposed to blow it away with flurry. You get the idea. You go inside here, and you find... You got Flower Saver. Drop FP used when Mario attacks by 1. So if you had like a Power Smash which uses 2 FP, you equip this badge and it only uses 1. It can be pretty nice. I don't remember if there's actually any star pieces. No, I don't think so. You have a box here. You go past it and it's locked from the inside. You can't go in there. But you also can see there's another tube hole you can go through. So there's probably something beyond this corridor, isn't it? You open this thing, and this happens. Okay, it's quiz time, interloper. Just now, with the box open, how many of us boos came out? Total. Now, if you say 50 or 100, you just get 1 coin. But if you say 200, good. Very good. Take this, math nerd. See you, sucker. You get an Ultra Mushroom, which replenishes 50 HP. Really good item to get, and it's honestly pretty easy to get to. And our inventory is full again. Whoa, that means we can't hold anything else. So we gotta be careful with what we find. Now, even if you did rescue all those boos, you have this one boo that's eyeing us. Sniff, sniff. Don't leave me alone. I gotta say though, these boos do not look very natural. Like, you look at the boos in this game compared to Sticker Star, it's pretty good. It's pretty jarring. What's Kubella have to say about this boo? I don't know. That's a boo. You think it's one of the boos from that box? Are you going to be mean to me? Yeah, I'm a jerk. Then go away, meanie. No. Promise? Come on up, guys. I don't know how to do a boo's voice. Sue me. Look at all those boos. Now, if you do that, you can go right through the door. And beyond that door, there's a new enemy. This is a swooper. I'm gonna tell you what the swooper is for now. Well, let's just fight this one. Okay, so what would you call the swooper? That's a swooper. I bet they call it that because of the way it swoops around. Wow, that's some awesome naming work. Seriously, it's pure naming genius. Looking at you, Nintendo. So anyway, max HP is 6, attack is 3, and defense is 0. Says here it hangs from the ceiling. If you can just damage it, it ought to drop from the ceiling, and then you can whack it. And that attack is honestly really awkward because you can't tell if it's aiming for you or it's aiming for your partner. Most of your partners are going to be completely useless here. If you have if you have your Yoshi leveled up, you actually gain a new attack that allows you to attack enemies hanging from the ceiling because it's a projectile. I don't have that, so we have to rely on Flurry's body slam for damage. Once you hit it once though, it stops hanging from the ceiling, and then Mario can also attack it with whatever he has, but it's using the fire power. Just saying that against swoopers, at least now, Flurry is going to be utterly invaluable to you. It's good to keep that in mind, okay? Trust me. There's at least 2 swoopers per corridor though, so be aware of that. You actually can get a spin jump on them if you actually have them, well, fall on top of you while you're jumping, which is kind of weird how that works, but it's a thing, so whatever. Once you get to the end of the corridor, you find a block. If you whack it, something happens. As for what happens? Oh yeah, by the way, that's weird. But that's besides the point. There's this staircase here. And I know there's a star piece hidden somewhere here. Here it is. See, what that block does is that it moves the staircase up and down depending on where you actually hit it. And here are all those boos again. So we're gonna just ignore them, or they're just gonna follow us because they're boos. You can get Riki and I'll be right back. Contrary to what I did, you can be not an idiot and instead get Koops out, use his shell toss to retrieve the key, and didn't save the trouble of having to hover over there whatsoever. Why did I not do that before? Because I cannot think for anything. Once you get that, you're supposed to go over to the top of this corridor and hit this block. But first, there's also something else I want to direct your attention to. Let me try slowing down. There's something else I want to direct your attention to. So, as it already seems clear enough, we don't have very many items. Well, we're full of items. We don't have very much FP. We're about to level up soon, but if you hit this tree, you get a golden leaf from it, which replenishes 10 FP. But if you take it to Zesty, she will actually brew it, and it will be called Zesty, and it like doubles how much FP it replenishes. So that's always really nice having it, and then it replenishes 20 FP. And if you want to do that, you may want to do it before continuing any further as far as the story is concerned, because there's a semi-point of no return coming up, so be aware of that. I really don't have very much use for it right now, though, so I'll just go ahead and eat something. Hold on. So we have a free golden leaf from that. And I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I would see you in a little bit, but apparently we have a new encounter. This is a boo. That's something I did not think I'd be able to talk about yet, because I thought you could not encounter boos until some point later. But you can. And that's his attack, but I don't really have the best timing in the world for it. Let's go ahead and title it, and I'll show you guys what this is. That's a boo. It's everyone's favorite ghost. Well, most everyone. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It's nothing to write home about on the attack side, but it can turn invisible. If it turns invisible, we won't be able to hit it, so beat it while you can see it. Boos are kinda cute, but I sure wouldn't want to meet one in a dark alley. If I run into one in the bathroom in the middle of the night, well, never even mind what I'd do. I don't know what I would do either, but it probably would not be the best thing in the world. I'm not going to hit spin jump. I meant the normal jump, because obviously I can't. You think that Boos could just turn invisible, or they follow the normal Mario standards of, being able to pass right through them, or maybe it just hurts to touch. But that obviously doesn't happen. Anyway, Goombella's not going to be able to do anything, so let's just switch out the Koops and just have him do something here. Of course, I think that move actually is affected by defense. I don't remember for sure, though. With that, we're ready to level up again. And this time around, I'm going to raise my HP, because I feel like I'm going to need it. And we got a free item. It's an HP Drain. Simultaneously attacks your foes, and it replenishes your own HP. Do I need this? Not really. I really don't. So I'm just going to leave it behind. And I think... Sorry to say that, but I think we're pretty much finished here. You are one buster, aren't you? Okay, if this is gonna happen, I may as well just try to cover Flurry. See? I knew it was gonna happen. Except I didn't. As I was saying, we've gotten a lot of stuff done. We've traversed the Twilight Trail, we've encountered a new place called the Creepy Steeple, we've freed like 200 boos, and we've got some extra star pieces and whatnot. So next time in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, we are going to head up and find out some more stuff about the Creepy Steeple. I'll see you guys next time for Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. I will see you guys later.